Okay, once we understand the slope of the line, how can we determine it? It can be determined by coordinates of any 2 points on it are given. Suppose line is given, the 2 points are given. It is very easy to find out. I can say that the slope of the line. We know that because when 2 points are given, the line is uniquely determined. There is only one line passes through the 2 points. Means we have whenever 2 points on a line is given, what we need to find out? We need to find out slope of that line. Means as we told in the previous video, the slope is constant throughout the line. Means the ratio of any y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1, it will give slope, but this ratio is same if you given another point, maybe r we can take. If you take r also, x3 minus x2 divided by y3 minus y2 also gives same slope. So the ratio is same because what that will gives, I can say that slope. Therefore, it is enough to find if it is enough if 2 points are given. Means 2 points are given means based on that we can find out what is the ratio of per unit. What is the ratio of change in the output per unit change in the input? If you come find out, that will becomes same. The angle is same throughout this tan theta which makes an angle. Means at any point you can say that whatever this line which makes an angle theta is same, therefore we are going to get the same ratio. Because why? Because the angle we can say that which makes an angle is same throughout the line, non-vertical line. And one more thing, if x1 is not equal to x2, is because once if it is x1 is equal to x2, it becomes vertical line, then the slope of its line is not determined. Therefore, incline, okay, therefore, provided x1 is not equal to x2, if they ask to find out slope, okay. But keep in mind, whenever this inclination 2 points are given, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 will gives always slope, whether the angle is acute or obtuse. The same formula will hold out. How can we can prove it? For example, when theta is acute, see here theta is acute, let me call whatever the slope is given by tan theta, that is equal to mq divided by mp. If you take it, okay, now mq is nothing but the y2 minus y1, and mp is x2 minus x1, that is equal to tan theta. Now if you angle is, I can say that is obtuse, what happens in that case? This is what the whenever the slope is you can easily find out the slope whenever the angle is acute. The same formula is hold to good, even though if the angle changes, the point, I can say that is remains same. Means I can say that what I can say, if the point angle is acute here, this is sorry, obtuse. Obtuse means more than 90 degree. Then we can get x. What happens? This is in mq by mp also becomes y2 minus y1 in that obtuse angle also, because we want, actually, suppose I can say that this is at wait a minute. Actually, we want tan of this theta. Actually, isn't it? Actually, tan of this angle we want. It means that tan of, I can say, 180 minus tan of 180 minus of this MPQ we want. This angle we want. Okay. In that case, we still MP divided by MQ. Sorry. MQ divided by MP will give the same thing y2 minus y1, because here in this case also MQ divided by MP also gives the same ratio, the same you can do it in the second also. This becomes y2 minus y1 only, because what is MQ here, what is MP here, it becomes y2 minus y1. How can we get it? The tan of 180 minus this MPQ here. See here, we want tan of 180 degree minus MPQ. Let me call that is A. It becomes tan of minus of tan of MPQ. This becomes minus MQ divided by MP. MQ, you know, as usual, y2 minus y1. But in this case, MP becomes x1 minus x2 here. See here, MP I want, that is becomes x1 minus x2 here. That's why this becomes MP is here. Therefore, once if you take minus sign common, once if you minus sign, MP becomes x1 minus x2, and this is x minus sign common, this minus minus sign get, that we can get same thing. Now what we conclude, that whether the angle is acute or obtuse, the 2 points are given, the always I can say that the slope is given by y2 minus y1 or x2 minus x1, even though you can make it as x1 minus y1 minus y2, also x1 minus x2, no problem, we can get it. The ratio is, I can say that we can, by that we can conclude that slope is given by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is what we can, how to find out why the 2 points are given. Slope is constant throughout the line, therefore by the slope is always, as I told you, it can be determined by the change in the y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, it can be find out. The reason why we are going to divide y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is, by dividing that we can get, we want the rate of change of independent variable with respect to per minute change in the input, that is independent variable x. But we know that this rate is same throughout the straight line if any 2 points are given. Therefore you can get this, you can get that by, but whenever the angle is acute and obtuse, no matter, we can take this one, because y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 also gives same. Whenever the angle is acute or obtuse, the same formula will hold, because here, as I